Hey, Clayton again. Today I'm going to show you how to do a turkey in about an hour and a half, minus the prep time, which it'll take a little bit of time, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Okay, here's regular turkey I got. It's about 20 pounds. Now, normally they either come with a hook or with the skin kind of cut and the feet under there. Guess what? We're going to take that out because it doesn't matter. I'm going to take out this. We can use this for gravy later. There you go. It also came with a little package of twine. Guess what? That can go in the trash. So, we're going to do it the exact same way as we did our chicken. First, we're going to cut off the drumstick. See? I know it looks very, very daunting because it's a turkey. But remember, it's the same darn thing as a chicken. No difference. All the musculature is the same. All the bones are the same. It's very easy. So don't be afraid. I know it's kind of scary to some because it's like, oh my gosh, it's so huge. And yes, I get it. That was my oven. It's ready. What you're going to do is you're going to preheat your oven to about, if you have a convection oven, you're going to do 350. But since everyone and their dog pretty much has a conventional oven, do it at 375 to 385. This is only going to take about an hour to an hour and a half to cook. Now, same way, we cut through the legs on both sides, and then you're going to hear a bigger snap. Ooh, that's a lovely one. And then, you hear that pop out of place? That's right. We're going to go cut across like that, just like we did on our chicken. Except for on this time, it's going to be a lot bigger. And I do mean a lot bigger. We're going to get down in there, try to get out the oyster again. I'm trying to find the bone. There we go. There we go. Because while it's the same musculature and everything, since it's on a grander scale, it's sometimes harder to find it. See, there's the oyster right there. That's tasty. If you want to save that for yourself, you can. If not, that's fine too. There. One leg and thigh done. All right, we're kicking here. If you've seen my deboning a chicken, you'll know how to do this, and you'll know it's easy. Just do it like that. There we go. Now, oh look, found more giblets. 2 packages. What do you know? Sometimes they do that to you. Good thing I found that now, because if I had found it later, after it had been cooked, well, I guess my goose would have been cooked. Ha ha ha. Anyway, again, right down the rib line, all the way through. Right down the rib line, all the way through. Get down there, kind of snap it. And yes, it's going to be tougher because it is a bigger bird. So, pop it off. If you need to get in there with your knife, get in there with your knife. Try to work it around. And then, ta-da! Got the backbone. Save this. Like I said with the chicken, save this, save all the bones you get. Because we're going to make a turkey stock. Well, I'm not going to show you how to make a turkey stock because, well, if you've seen my how to make a chicken stock, guess what? It's the same principle. Again, cut down through the breast. Oh, well, that's the size. The only problem with doing a turkey and a chicken is it's a lot harder to cut through it. And if I can't pop that like I thought, then guess what? We're going to have to do it a different way. Anyway, cut down the middle of the breastplate. This will be a different way to do it. Find the bone. Just use your finger. Okay, now cut right next to it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the blade of our knife, the very tip of it, to cut it away from, and you're going to scoop it out like that with the tip of your knife. It'll be just as good as the other way, but since I couldn't get that broken, and sometimes it's a little hard to do it that way with the turkey, I might as well just show you this way. Check it out. You know how you buy that turkey breast? There's a turkey breast. Yes. Now, same thing with the chicken. We got turkey tender. Guess what? That's very delicious. Now you can save this, or you can, what you can do is you can pound this out really thin, chop this up with some cabbage and onions, and then once you've pounded this out, kind of roll it onto it and then tie it up. But we're going to do it this way. So, we got one breast done. Yay! We're halfway done with the breasts. Now, you're going to get on the other side, do the same thing, kind of scoop it out, kind of, like I said, go like, make like a scooping motion, and use pretty much just the tip of your knife to cut it. And because you have one side done, it should be easy to find the other side, and just cut it right off until, guess what? There's the other breast. Yay! Take off that tender, and again, you can cook these separately or you can use it in the stock, because I mean, it's way too big to just fry up. Or you could cut these into little chunks, do like turkey popper, you know, tender chunks. Fry them up like you do like you know, chicken tender or a chicken popper, you know, boneless, skinless chicken. That's fun to do. So we're gonna save that for that. Check it out. Now, if your kids really love the wishbone, that's this bone right here. Okay, this is just a little something extra I'll show you guys. You kind of get underneath it. You can just kind of cut it away and cut it off. Because I remember when I was a kid and it was Thanksgiving time, I always wanted to do the wishbone with someone. So this way, got a perfect wishbone. What you do is you boil it until the meat kind of just comes off. Just strip the meat off when it's boiled. And guess what? Snap. You can do your little wishbone thing. Okay? There's the breastplate. Awesome. We got that for stock. Okay. Now we got these two lovely breasts. Yes. And that's a lovely sound, isn't it? Okay. Now, we're going to debone this. This is the part that usually gets most people. And trust me, I'm just like everyone. When I first had to debone a turkey, this scared me too. You gotta just do it. Even now, I've done it so many times. I'm still kind of scared to do it because it's like, oh, what if I screw up? Because this is a huge bird. What if? Guess what? You can't really screw it up. Again, like the chicken, kind of like that. But we're not going to split it in two right here. We're going to keep going around it. We're going to go all the way down. And we're going to make kind of an L right there. We're going to kind of cut it with just the tip of our knife, trying to get the meat off. Very, very gently. We don't want to make any holes. Okay. Now, do it on the other side. When you can, get your finger underneath it. We're going to do just like we did with our chicken. Make a little hole through it. See, my finger made it through. Get your knife through it. And just slowly pull that out. Okay? This time we're not going to, like I said, separate it. So we're going to have to do it all. And, like I said, I'm kind of worried about it too, and mainly it's because I'm doing it for all you people out there to see how to do it, because I want to make it look good. But you know what? When we're done, it'll look good anyway. Okay. Okay, we're gonna cut on the side of the bone. Gonna cut all around. Get all that bone away from the meat. Try to take as much cartilage off of it as possible. We're going to scrape this down a little bit on the bone. because this bone will come out in a second. Yeah, lovely sound, huh? If you have nausea easily, get nauseous from bones cracking, I would suggest not. Well, by now you're probably about to throw up anyway, so, and you're probably not going to help doing this. There's one bone. I almost threw it away. Look at that. I'm so nervous doing this. Okay. Now we're going to cut down on the side. Cut around the knuckle. Cut around it, because if we get that cartilage in there, it's not going to taste good. Plus, you can't eat it. So I'm going to make sure there's no bones in this too, because if there's bones in it. See, what makes the turkey take so long is because not only are you cooking the meat when you do the turkey, but all those bones stay really cold. So, okay, like the chicken, we're gonna kind of slice it away from the skin and from the bone, like that. That's fine. Don't worry about that. Like I said, might not look good now, but see what I meant about these little connective tissues? Look at how, look, it stands up by itself. It's almost like wood. It's so thick and strong, and that's why we have to take those out. And we could throw that into our stock, but you're not going to get much flavor out of those. They're really nasty, and you don't want to. If you leave it into the turkey, guess what? Someone's going to bite into that and go, what? And throw up. By the way I'm showing you how to do this is going to be great for Christmas. It's going to be great for Thanksgiving, or it's going to be great for, well, I mean, I'm doing it tonight, so turkey's cheap. I mean, we bought this for about 16 bucks. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so and this is 20 pounds of turkey, so come on. This is going to last, a while. I mean, not to mention the fact that I got all these bones now. I can make almost a gallon of stock out of these bones alone. I mean, like I said before, 8 pounds of bones make a gallon of stock. Hold on, let me get a towel out here. Like I said, have plenty of clean towels. I'm gonna hold on to it with that. Well, that kind of just came off. Okay, most of those are gone. Good. Great. Grand. Let's get rid of this fat, because that's kind of nasty. Put that in there too. By the way, save the skin, because it will, when we truss this up, what we're going to do is we're going to get that other piece of dark meat out. We're going to put this on top of the other one, and we're going to truss it up, and you'll see what I'm going to do. But this will, like I said, cut your cooking time from 4 hours down to less than 2. I don't care who you are. If someone tries to teach you that sort of a skill, I paid attention. I had a culinary teacher. My chef I was taking a buffet class, and it was Thanksgiving time. He's like, oh, we're doing turkeys. I'm like, okay, cool, how are we doing them? He's like, we're gonna roast them. And we all thought he was crazy. We thought he was insane. He's like, oh, well, we can do them all in about an hour and a half. We're like, say what? So we paid attention. So every single one in this class got to have this wonderful lesson on how to do a turkey in about, we got it done in about an hour because we had convection ovens, and well, they cook so much quicker. But in a conventional oven, I mean, the most I've taken to do this is about an hour and a half to actually cook it. But still, 2 hours, less than 2 hours? I mean, that's taken an hour and a half of cooking time away. Who's not going to appreciate that? Well, I got a little piece of turkey there. I'm go on my stock. It just was kind of giving me a hassle there. Let's see if I can get my finger under here. Since, there we go. Yay. And I know this is messy. And I know people are like, oh, gross. How can you get your hands all dirty? But, guess what? So they invented antiseptic soap for. Yes, you're going to get dirty when you cook. Yes, you're going to make a mess in the kitchen. Yes, it's going to be a really filthy thing to do. Guess what? You can clean up afterwards. And besides, you've got an extra hour and a half to clean. That's kind of worth it to me. Okay, now we got this down. And right now, I'm doing this pretty quick because I'm trying to get this done. I want to do it right, but I mean, think of it this way: I'm doing one turkey. When I was taking this class I'm talking about, I was doing turkey after turkey after turkey after turkey. Got a little blood there. Fun. Okay. Like I said, try to get away from the knuckle. Use the tip of your knife again. And yes, you're going to have a little hole in the middle. I always did. Could never explain why, but don't worry. When we truss it up, it will be fine. You might have a little hole in the middle, like see? Got a little hole. Don't worry. That's normal. Okay. A lot of that stuff was still in there. So, again, try to get these nasties out. These little connective tissues, cartilage, and tendons, and parts that just won't break down during cooking. Oh, here's a big one. You can really feel them when you go. I mean, look. You see how thick and... it's just sticking up. You know when you find one. So, rip it out. Cut it out. Get them out. Okay. There. Got our two pieces. Dark meat. Okay. Now, put them on top of each other. Let me get some of this fat off. Here is where the expertise in trussing comes in handy. If you know knots, this is your time to shine. If you're ever a Boy Scout, Girl Scout, guess what? You'll excel at this. Trust me. And ever since I learned this technique, my family has not let me go one single Thanksgiving or Christmas without doing the turkey. And I just wanted them to learn how to do it so I don't have to do it, but I'll end up doing it anyway because that's just how I am, or whatever. Okay, we're gonna get out some string. Get a good long piece. It doesn't matter. Butcher's twine is cheap and we're going to use a lot of it anyway. So, see how I have it on top of each other and I've kind of shaped it into like a log of some sort? Yeah, that's going to come in handy. So, we're going to truss this up. Good square knot. Alright, now, trussing. Okay, first pull it out. Make a little loop like this. Guess what? It's going to be pulled this way, so we're going to kind of swoosh it down there, and then we're going to tighten it up. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but when the turkey's done, you'll have plenty of meat. Plenty of meat. I mean, remember, it is a 15-pound turkey. The only reason why it looks like a little bit is because all those bones are gone. All those bones that don't cook are gone. That's awesome. Because now when you're done, you don't even have to worry about, the main thing is you don't have to worry about carving it afterwards, which was, I mean, you remember growing up, your dad would carve it, and sometimes he'd do good, and sometimes he'd come out looking like, ugh, really? Okay, now we got it all the way down. Flip it over. Kind of find the first one. And tie it to that. Okay. Don't tie it too tightly. I mean, tie it tight, but... Okay. I know it doesn't look like much, but guess what? It'll be fine. Now. Thank you, darling.
Mm-hmm.
How much time have we done on this?
20 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay, I know it's my longest. Now we're going to salt and pepper it. Put pepper on first. I actually ground the pepper myself because I want a little bit thicker grind. We're going to put a little bit of sage on there. Just a little bit. Give it some nice little flavor. Yes. And then we're going to put a little bit of salt on there. Now, you can put it on parchment paper or you can just put it on there. The last thing is, and I know you're all were thinking, what's the skin for? We're going to put the skin on it because that'll keep it nice and moist. We don't want that meat on there though. Just put it on little bits. We want it to be moist, so we're going to put the skin on it. Then when it cooks to a little bit better temperature, we can take the skin off if we want, or we can leave it on. And that's getting as crisp as possible. Now, I'm going to try to tell it to you sweetly and shortly. We are going to truss this up in the same exact manner as we did the dark meat. And I will demo it on one because I don't need to show it to you on two. If you see me do it on one, you'll know how to do it on two. So, again, get out a good chunk of string. By the way, because it's dark meat takes longer to cook. So, if you want to do this way, we can put this in right now. If you want to do it the day before and prep it beforehand, do it then. Wait about 25 to 30 minutes on your dark meat. Then put your white meat in. If you put your breast in first, it's going to dry out. Okay? So, there's that little advice, because if you do throw it in, here's my clock going off. I've been doing this for about 30 minutes, I guess. Almost. If you do throw it in at the same time, it will dry out and you will be like, hey, what happened? Well, I warned you. And I'm giving you plenty of warning. Because I don't want to have people sending me messages saying, hey, it came out so dry. Well, I told you. And the reason why we truss it is because when you truss it, it takes less time to cook. That's one of the reasons why I can do the turkey so quickly. And the other thing is, because it cooks so quickly, it stays moist. It doesn't dry out. And that's what everyone has problems with is, hey, my turkey came out so dry. You know, and some people will say, yeah, well, I don't know what happened. And the thing is, if you're going to do a whole turkey, and I'm not knocking doing a whole turkey. If you want to do a whole turkey and carve it, do it the old-fashioned way, go ahead. I'm just giving you a different way that may make it, I'm not going to do it on the left very end, I'm going to just do it right there, that may make it a little bit easier on everyone, so you have all the time in the world to do all those, you know, side dishes that everyone likes so much. And yeah, and do it, you know, a little bit faster so you have time to do all those side dishes. By the way, this pepper, since I ground it myself, it's cheaper, and because I have turkey hands, guess what? As soon as I'm done with it, throw it out, please. Don't use it on something else. I know that sounds kind of like, oh, you're wasting, but pepper's cheap. Hospital bills aren't, And if you want to give yourself salmonella by cross-contaminating, you go right ahead, but I'm good on that. Oh yes, salt. Oop, too much. Doesn't matter on salt. I mean, you need salt, but everyone puts gravy on and everything, so there'll be plenty of salt. But there we go. Ta-da. Okay. Now, you can put the skin on, cook it like that. And I put the skin on the other one just to show you can do that. I like to cook it without, but some people like to eat the skin. So you can put the skin back on. My lovely pregnant girl just nodded to me or shook her head at me and said, I don't know. So I'm gonna cook it this way for her because, well, she's pregnant. Turkey's good for her, so that's what I'm gonna do. Hold on a second. Okay, wash my hands a little bit because they were getting quite filthy. That's how you do it. Now, with this, if you want to do a little snack, like if you're gonna prep the turkey a couple days ahead of time, you can take these and just like with the chicken, go on that little line there that's in between. Where the heck is it? Well, where's that line? There it is. And just go through it. Now you got a big drumstick. I mean, it looks like a chicken drumstick. It's so big. And you can cook that. Cook this. Take the top part, throw it in with your bones. Ta-da! Now, if you really want to make those guys that love buffalo wings happy, I know that's going a little far, but you can do that. But that's how you make it in about an hour and a half. I mean, we can do it at an hour to about an hour and a half. But that's how you get it. So and when it's cooked, all you do is slice right through it at an angle, or you could slice it right through it, and just serve boneless turkey. I know people are going to be like, whoa, I mean, where's my little hunks? Well, guess what? You can get hunks out of it. You can do it if you want to, but you got dark meat in one, you got light meat in the other two. That way, whatever they want, they can have. And then you have all this and all this, and you can make turkey stock, make turkey gravy, which everyone loves. Throw in a little bit of the giblets, throw in the neck, throw in the liver. Well, don't throw in the liver with the don't throw in the liver with the gravy, because the liver kind of adds like a bad kind of flavor to it, and so people don't like it as much. But throw in the giblets, cook them up a little bit, chop them up really fine, put it in the gravy. That's good. Take the meat off of these, chunk it up, throw it in the gravy, really fine. You can do that and make it a hearty gravy. But that's how you do your turkey in about an hour and a half. That's how you can do it in under 2 hours, which is great. So that's Clayton, and I'll see you next time. I don't know what I'm going to do next, so if anybody has any ideas, just shoot me a message on YouTube, and I'll get to it, or I'll find someone at church, I'm sure, that'll be like, hey, how do I do this? Or I'll find someone at work that goes, hey, how do I do this? And I'll get to that. So, anyway, see ya.